Hello dear JEE Mains aspirants, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. So, are you want to know one of the quite interesting topic to gain the 4 marks? So, very simple way, easy I am going to teach on this topics with simple tabular form. For that you have to know what is a basic terminology. That's enough. If you know that is easily you can gain the 1 question guarantee from this topic. Are you ready? Without delay, let's get start. I'm Lakshmi. Welcome to my channel Maths Super Tips and Tricks. In this channel, I'm going to discuss about the various levels of objective type examinations, especially JEE Mains and MCET, with amazing super tips and tricks regarding the maths. What I'm going to discuss in this today topic is simply mathematical reasoning. Mathematical reasoning is one of the additional topic. So from this guarantee 1 question you can get. Simple way, easy way how to know what is a mathematical reasoning. What are the main points on this topic? First we have to know. In this video, I am discussing this topic as a part 1. In another part, I will finish this topic. 2 classes are enough. Any question can come across easily. There is no difficulty at all. Like that I will going to teach. Are you ready? What I said? We can discuss about the mathematical reasoning. Mathematical reasoning basically depends upon the 1 point first. That is called a statement. You know, generally we are using so many sentences in our daily life. Either sentence is either true or false. That is called a statement. Statement is simply nothing but a sentence either true or false but not both. Okay. So sometimes we are using the single statement, maybe more than 1 statement also we are using. Statement is what? A sentence is either true or false but not both. Next, we are getting these second point is truth values. Truth values means suppose a sentence is true, it is denoted as a T. Maybe sentence is a false, means that statement is false, we can denote it as F. Those are called as truth values. So what are the truth values? There are 2 types of truth values, T and F. T stands for true, F stands for false, right? You know, negation of statement. Third point is negation of statement. Negation means what? Just the opposite of the statement. What we are saying, opposite of that one is called as negation. Generally, statements are denoted as a some letters small like P, Q, R, etc. Okay, not only small letters, we can use a capital letters also, some symbol you can use it. Math stands for symbol. Instead of the wording, mostly are using the symbols. Statements are denoted as some P, Q, or maybe 1 or more statements. Okay. Truth values I said to you. T stands for true, F stands for false. Negation of statements means what we are saying opposite of the given statement is called as negation. Suppose, for example, so P is one of the statement I have taken as some 2 is even number. 2 is even number. So this is clearly, you know that clearly, this is T or F? Yes, it is 100% T. Truth statement, its negation means what? What is the negation of this is 2 is not even. Not even means it is which statement? False statement, that is denoted as F. Okay, so what is a P is 2 is even number, it is denoted as T, we know, already I said to you truth value T. What is its opposite? 2 is not even. 2 is not even means it is false of P or not. This is called as negation of P. The symbol is, we are using the symbols, that is also very, very important. For P, we are using this statement. For negation, we can use this symbol with P. Okay, this is called as negation P. Instead of the wording, we are using this symbol. Okay, now what is negation of P means what? Opposite of this P statement. This symbol is negation. This is symbol. Negation symbol, this is. Okay. Symbols are also very, very important in this topic. A very simple way, easy way how to know. Just you have to know what are the basic points in this concept. Then I will prepare one of the tabular form. From that you can get every point. How can you come across? That is, we'll see now one by one. Okay. So, negation means what? Opposite of statement. What is symbol? Just like approximation we can use. This is the example. P, 2 is even number. Negation P means 2 is not even number. Right. And we can come back to this is the most important point, that is called as connectors. In our daily life, we are not only using the single statement. Sometimes we have to use two or more statements also. If you use the two or more statements, we are using between them something. That something is nothing but connective. Connectives are connective. Connective means singular. Connectives means plural. When we can use these connectives to join two or more statements, those are called as compound statements. Okay, there are the majorly four types of connectives. Those you have to know. Connectives means join, which are used to join two or more statements. More statements. Okay, now connectives in between two or more statements. We are using the connectives. To join two or more statements. There are four types of connectors. Those are very, very important, and you have to know those alternate names as well as symbols also. First one, connective one is R. It is also another name. The symbol you have to know. The symbol is a V. Just like V, we have to write V, and it's also known as disjunction. Disjunction. Disjunction means separation. R means separation, right? Second one is AND. This symbol is just a reverse of V, that is reverse V. We can think like this. This is called as a conjunction, joining. AND means for joining. R means for separation. Disjunction, this is. Next, AND is conjunction. Okay, right. Next, we are using if then. If then. Third one is if then. This is denoted as a symbol. One-sided arrow like this. Left to right we can use like this. This is symbol for if then. Other name for this is implication. These are the alternate names. Alternate names. Implication. Maybe conditional. This is also known as conditional. This is third one. So there are four connectives. First one is R, second one is AND, third one is if then. Now we'll come to the fourth one. Fourth one is called as if and only if. That is if and only if. This symbol is simply you have to use a two-sided arrow. This is symbol for if and only if. Okay, that is two-sided arrow. Two-sided arrow. Maybe in this single line we can use a double line also. But one-sided arrow you have to take in case of if then. In case of if and only if, we have to use a two-sided arrow. Other name for this one is biconditional, by implication. Also known as by implication. Okay, these are the 4 points you have to remember for this topic. First of all, mathematical reasoning connected with the statement. What is said about the statement? Statement is a sentence, either true or false, but not both. Then we can use these T and F. T and F are known as what? Truth values. T stands for true, F stands for false. And sometimes you are using the opposite of statement. That is called as what? Negation of statement. The symbol is just approximation. Symbol you have to use. Given this example, suppose statements are denoted as like PQR letters, maybe small letters or capital letters. Not only fixed PQ or any letter we can use. Generally we are using the PQR. Suppose P is one of the statement. That is 2 is even number. That is clearly true statement. Well. Its opposite, that is 2 is not even, that is called as false, means it is negation of the statement. Then what are the connectives? When we can use the connectives? Yes, connectives are used to join the two or more statements. Okay, which are used to join the two or more statements. Those are called as what? Connectives. How many connectives are there? Yes, there are 4 types of connectives. You have to know those symbols, alternate names also. First one is R, symbol is V. This is also known as disjunction. Second one is AND. It is a symbol reverse V. This is called as conjunction. If then, its symbol is one-sided arrow from left to right. This is known as simplification or conditional. Next, what is next one? What you can understand this fourth one? If and only if. If and only if is nothing but double-sided arrow symbol. It is also known as biconditional or known as by implication. These are the basic points you have to know for this topic first of all. And I have to recognize, suppose if there are two statements are connected by these either are and if then if and only if, what is the resultant column, resultant value we can come across. So that is we can ready one of the statement that is called as truth table statement. Okay. Now by using these connectors in between the two statements, two different steps. So first of all, you have to know resultant of the connection of two statements between are and if then if and only if. Then we can come across more than two statements also. First we have to know between the two statements. Is it clear? This part is clear? You want to know? You want to copy down? Maybe you want to take the screenshot? Please have it. By using the connectors between the two statements. What are the connectors I said? And, are, if then, if and only if. By using these four connectors, we are preparing one of the tabular form between the how many statements? Two statements. What is the resultant? That is important. If you prepare that table, that is called as truth table. Okay. So we can now come across, suppose P and Q are two different statements. If there are two different statements, there are four possible truth values. Like how many two statements are given here? PQ. I am preparing one of the table between the two statements with by using the are and if then if and only if. So first of all you have to know there are two different statements. There are four possible truth values like both are T, maybe first one T, second one is false, maybe first one is false, second one is T, maybe both are the false. There are four possible truth values between the two different statements. If there are three different statements are there, totally there will be 8 truth values. So here there are 4 cases of truth values. Both are T, first one T, second one is F, maybe first one is F, second one is T, maybe both are false. Now you can come across what is the resultant between these two in case with are and if then if and just I will give the hints, just you can catch that hint, that's enough. We can observe that in case of the between two statements are is there, all resultant is true, only both are F, only F. Means what? You can understand that what is it? All are true, only both are F, only F. Where is the both F here? Both are F, only F. Rest of them are what? T. In case of R, like T, T, T. You know, both T, T is T, TF is T, FT is T. FT is also T, but if both are the false only, it is false. Like that, you have to remember for these 4 connectors. What are the 4 connectors changes you have to catch? In case of R, what is the change? Only both are F, only F. Remaining are T. Now we can come to the second connector AND. If between the two statements P and Q, when the AND result, AND will be all are false when the both are T, only T, like this. This opposite of this one. You know, these both T, then this resultant is T, but rest of them are what? False. TF is F and FT is also F, FF is also F in case of AND. What you can understand this in case of AND? All are false except both are T, only T, right? That is the resultant of between the two statements P, Q with AND. Now we can come with the if then, that is implies. One implies is there, simply how to remember it. When first statement is true, second statement is F, then only the resultant is F. Means what? TF, you know, PQ, between the PQ are using, what is a P here? T, Q, F, this resultant only false, rest of them are true. You know, generally, if then means what? If this is happened, that's what then only next one is happened. If the first one is happened, next one is not happened, means resultant is not happened in general language. Okay. TF case only it is false, rest of them are true. In case of what? If then, that is P implies Q. This is a T, TT is a T. Okay. And but TF is only false. In case of first statement is P here, P is T, second statement is Q, TF case only it is F, remaining are T. Like that you have to remember. Okay. So simple way, easy way I am explaining. This is a major part in case of the mathematical reasoning. Preparation of this tabular form, collection of the idea, and some tips and tricks are there. I will discuss in another video. First in this video how to know what is the basic concept, what are the various terminology, what are the symbols, how can you prepare the tabular form, etc. Okay. Next we can come to the if and only. If double emplace means if and only. If in this case, if both are opposite F, both are same T, like this. TT is a T. Okay. But both are opposite means what? TF is F, FT is also F. Means next two are F and F. Like that you have to remember. F. This is F. Here both are the false. Both are the false also it is T only. Yes, these are the four types of connectives result in table between the two statements. Okay, maybe two statements are direct, maybe negations also there somewhere else. We can proceed like this only. Okay, this is very, very important. If you have any doubt, please put a comment in this description comment section. Definitely, I will rectify your doubt. Is it clear? This tabular form is called as what? Truth table. So, I prepared the between the two statements. What are the resultant of P, R, Q, P and Q, P implies Q, P if and only if double implies Q. So, in case of R, what happened? All are T, both are F only F. Like that you have to remember. In case of and what happened? All are false, both are T only, it is T. In case of TF, sorry, if then, in case of if then, first one is T, next one is F, then only it is F. This is clearly explained that both are the opposite, like TF and FT, opposite. Then only it is false, both are same, like TT is a T, FF is also T. These are the four connectors resultant between the two statements. Maybe three statements are there, like PQR, there are the total possible 8 truth values. Here there are 4 truth values only in case of two statements. First we have to know about between the two statements connectors using R and if then if and only. Is it clear? You know, negation I said to you. Negation means opposite. Suppose if you prepare any formation negation for one statement, if you take this is, suppose this is one of the tabular form. P is one of the statement. What is this negation of P? Suppose T is a P. What is this negation? Yes, its negation is what? F. F negation is T, T negation is F. This is negation means opposite you have to. This is simple table. So we can use negations also. If he gives in question compulsory, we can focus that also. Is it clear? This tabular form is clear. Look at the two questions which are given in mains 2020. So these, before start these two questions, we have to know two super tips which are using for these statements. Some more are there, I will discuss in another video. What are those? Negation of P R Q. This symbol you know that clearly. Negation of P R Q implies negation P and in R becomes and becomes R in case of negation. This is important. Okay, what is this? Negation of P R Q is equals to negation P. This R becomes and negation Q. Maybe negation of P and Q we can rewrite as negation P or negation Q. And becomes R becomes and in case of the negation. Okay. How we can use this? We will see. Look at the question number 1. It's a very simple question. What is given? Negation of the statement. We want the negation of this statement. In this compound statement, here there are two statements. Root 5 is an integer one statement. 5 is irrational is another statement. Between those two statements, there is R corrective. So what is the resultant of this is? It's negation we want. Okay. First we can understand that given two statements, I am writing here separately. After that, I will discuss this question. First P, I am taking here the first statement as P. What is that? Root 5 is an integer. Root 5 is and integer, one of the statement, right? First statement. In this compound statements mean connection of two or more statements. There are two statements here. Root 5 is an integer, P statement. Now Q is. Another statement is what? 5 is irrational. 5 is irrational. Okay. So between what is there? Between what is there? R is there. Means P or Q is there. Indirectly given that P or Q is given. It is given. Okay now. Now what we want? We want negation of this is. We want negation of this is means negation of P and R Q we want. Negation of P R Q we want. Negation of P R Q is what according to this step? Yes, negation P in symbol and negation Q. You have to know the names also. I said names and symbols are very important here. Nothing to worry. Just you have to follow the what are the various names, what are the various symbols. That's it. Okay. So we want the negation of P R Q means negation P and negation Q we want. What is the negation P? P is what? Root 5 is an integer. What is this negation? Root 5 is not integer. Root 5 is not integer in which option? Root 5 is not an integer is there in first option. Root 5 is not an integer in the second option also. Okay, right. First one is P is not an integer. In between what is there? And. Yes. Is it and in first option? No. And is not there in the first option. That's why it's not correct. Now, and negation Q. Negation Q means what? 5 is irrational. Negation is 5 is not irrational. That is, see, look at the option 2. Root 5 is not an integer. Yes, negation P is root 5 is not an integer. And 5 is irrational. Negation is 5 is not irrational. Yes, this is 100% true. The second option, right? So no need to worry about the remaining options, right? That's it. Just you have to concentrate. What is a compound statement? What is its negation? For that you have to use this is a super tip also, right? Look at the next question. For this I am preparing the table form. What is a statement? You can understand that if P implies of P and negation Q is false, this resultant is given as false. So for what value of truth values of P and Q respectively is asking. The resultant of what? P implies P and negation Q is false. Then the truth values of P and Q respectively are what we can observe from the options. For that you have to prepare the tabular form simply. In this given statement there are the two statements only P and Q. You know there are two statements. How many truth values you can use? There are the 4. TT, TF, FT and FF, right? Its order is not important. We have to follow TT first, TF first, FT next, like that. We can write in any manner, but you have to write 2 T's, TF, FT and 2 F's in case of two statements are given. And PQ are ready. In this one we want negation Q also. We have to ready the negation Q. Okay, what do you want? We want negation Q also. Negation Q means what? Opposite of T, false, false T, T, false, false T. This is negation. And we have to prepare this bracket connective. Means what? That is a bracket resultant we have to prepare. That is this column I leave like this P and negation Q. Means what? We want to use and between the P and negation Q. Between these two only how to use this and. In case of and I said to you, in case of and all are false, TT only T. You know, in case between the P and negation Q, we have to use these two columns only. In case of and what you know? All are false. Both are T only T, right? We can observe that TF is F and TTS, TTT. And FF is also F. And FT is also F. Right? We got it. So this is the P and negation Q. Is it clear? So, you know, in between and is there. Here two statements are what? P is there and negation Q is there. We have to think about these two columns only. In case of and, what are maybe statements, negation or may not be negation. If both are the T only T, rest of them are false. You know, TF is false, TTST, FF is false, FT is also F. Okay, right. And what is there here? P with implies this one. We have to use implies between the P and this one. So suppose if we take this is A, this is a B. We want A implies B. Is it clear? For our convenience, I have taken this is A, this is A, this is a B. Between the A and B, we are using implies. What I said about implies? In case of implies, first statement is T, second statement is F, then only it is F. Remaining are T only. We can see between the A and B, we have to use implies. A implies B. Okay, this is, we can think this is A. For our convenience, this is A implies B we want. Okay, in case of implies, what you know? TF only, F remaining are T, right? Yes, TF is F, right? TT, ST. FF is also T. FF is also T. Okay. This is a resultant of A implies B. A implies B given as false. False in which column? Where is the false? False is there only in this one. Okay. Here only false is there. False is there in that only one letter, one column F. So F is false means what? P implies P and negation Q is a false. For what value of P and Q? P, Q can understand that. Yes. P, Q both are the T only. It is required. Resultant is false according to his given statement. Right. So what is asking? If P implies P and negation Q is a false, then the truth values of P and Q. Tell me what are the truth values of P and Q? Yes, 100% truth values of P and Q are S, T and T. T and T. In this case only this is F. That's why T and T is which option? It's clearly third option. Like that, he may ask the question directly or indirectly. He is not asking the tabular form preparation. He is asking the PQ truth values are what? If the result so-and-so is false. Clear? So, carefully how to prepare the tabular form. Nothing is difficult here. Just you have to focus what is the main point in case of connectors. For R and if, then if and only what is the resultant column. That's important. Okay, is it clear? I hope so these two questions you followed well. And in today's video I discuss about mathematical reasoning basic concept is what? What are the terminology? Statement is what? Negation of the statement is what? What are the connectors? So symbols and also alternate names also. And I prepare the tabular form between the two statements by using the 4 types of connectors. What are those? You know very well. Next video, I will discuss some more points and I will discuss more questions. And that almost all the concept is over. Only few more definitions are there. I will discuss in next video along with some super tips and tricks. Don't miss to watch. Yes. Okay, if you like this video, please share and subscribe. So I will come with another part in another video. See you in next video. Till then, have a great time. Take care. Bye bye.